Hi 230, it's Mrs. Lee and Walter again. This is the lesson for April 16th. The notes that you should have are the ones that say volume of a sphere. All right, so if you look at the do now, it's just a review of volume of a cone. You're just using that same formula that we talked about yesterday. Go ahead and look at my completed notes and you can see how I did it. So what we are doing today is volume of a sphere, and in order to do that, you're gonna need this formula. So the volume of a sphere, how you find it is you multiply 4/3 or 4/3 like a fraction times pi times radius to the third power, okay? Sometimes when you hear radius to the third power, you're also gonna hear me say radius cubed. That just means to the third power, right? A cube is a 3D shape, so to the third power, same deal here. Okay, so in the first example, we can see that we have a radius of 3 meters. I know it's a radius because it only goes halfway through the sphere. So I'm going to write that out. So I get radius equals 3 meters. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to plug it into the equation. So I'm going to get volume equals 4/3 pi times 3 to the third power. All right, just like that. Now, 3 to the third power is the same thing as 3 times 3 times 3, right? 3 times, which is 27, because 3 times 3 is 9, and then 9 times 3 is 27. So we're going to get volume equals 4/3. Instead of pi, I'm going to do 3.14 times 27. Now, if you have a calculator that has a fraction button, then you can go ahead and you can just do that from here on out. I do not have a calculator that has a fraction button, so I'm going to show you another way how you could do this to get the answer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this so that the 4 is on the top, but the 3 is on the bottom of everything. So what I mean by that is it's going to look like volume equals 4 times 3.14 times 27. And then the whole thing is going to be divided by 3. Kind of like with the volume of a cone formula, all right? Now, once again, if you have a calculator that uses fractions, go ahead, just type this in. If you do not, then we're going to want to do this. So on the calculator, you're going to multiply 4 times 3.14 times 27, press enter, and then divide by 3, okay? So I'm going to do that, 4 times 3.14 times 27, enter, divided by 3, and I get 3,988.6 and a whole bunch of numbers. So I'm just going to round that to about 3,989 meters and to the third power. Remember, anything with volume is always to the third power. All right, I'm going to help you out with one more of these, and then the rest, I'm just going to post the notes onto Google Classroom, or not Google Classroom, onto the Google Doc, and I'm also going to post the answer to the exit slip, so make sure you do that. All right, in the next case, I see that I have the diameter of 18. That's all the way across is 18 inches. So that means that the radius in this case is going to be 9 inches because that's halfway across. I just divide 18 divided by 2. So I'm going to get 9 inches. All right, now I'm going to plug that into the formula. So volume equals 4/3 times pi times 9 to the third power. All right, 9 to the third power is 9 times 9 times 9. Well, 9 times 9 is 81, and 81 times 9 is 729. So we're going to be doing 4/3 times pi times 729. Once again, I don't have a calculator that has a fraction button, so I'm going to rewrite it as volume equals 4 times 3.14 times 729, and all of that I'm going to divide by 3, okay, just like that. All right, now I'm going to type it into my calculator. So 4 times 3.14 times 729, press enter, divide that by 3, and I get about 3,052. And I'm going to do inches to the third power, just like that. All right, once again, I'm going to post the notes, and you guys will be able to check them there. All right, see ya.